Could anybody speak to this man's national origin?
Lunch?
No.
Okay, so we're gonna start out with
With totally not Plume.
What's my character's name? Sean.
Yeah, Sean. All right, we're gonna start out with you. You're on the road.
Hang on, come in.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Never mind, we're not starting off.
Hey, you're on the road. Wait, not yet.
The timing, man.
And now we finally started the session.
That was excellent.
It's okay. I just have. Oh wait, where's his bed?
Oh, Bowie's here.
Okay, I can keep him around either way.
David Bowie himself has arrived.
Whoa!
That would be pretty cool.
Sorry,
Yeah.
a little man has been brought into my room.
Little did we know that David Bowie plays D&D.
That's the first thing I hear when I come back.
What class would David Bowie constitute? What class would David Bowie be in D&D?
Dude, man.
Bard.
Like Bard
go.
just seems like it'd be cheating, though. Just saying Bard would seem like it'd be cheating.
Gunslinger.
If you think about it, any and all characters are actually just bards of different flavors.
Bard, I mean, could be some kind of like
I think I have a photo of this nerd somewhere.
rogue.
I can send a picture of him.
He could. I mean,
I'm picturing either
This-
rogue
this has
or
the
like
face.
Battlemaster fighter.
yeah, he has the face of a man who would be like a scrawny barbarian.
The thing
You
is,
know?
he did actually get punched in a street fight one time. No, that's an actual thing. Like, one of his eyes doesn't dilate, and that's because he got punched in a street fight.
Yeah. This image right here makes me think of like this guy has the barbarian war paint on. But he has like a straight,
I thought you were talking about the picture of like the little fox going off in the corner.
That's
Yeah, I was
Bowie,
very
that's the
confused
dog.
as well.
He has his favorite leaf. He brought it in himself.
he's like a effeminate strength 12 barbarian.
Dex
A
barbarian.
dex-based barbarian.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's a barbarian, you know?
There we go.
I've talked about that all the time.
Yeah, I think I'm actually ready now. I have him.
Alright, cool. So let's get started. So, you're on the road. You've heard that a lot of people end up getting mugged on this road, so you thought you'd head over and check out what's going on in the next town as well,
Hi.
since there's been a lot of issues lately. So, for the sake of not making this too hard, I'm going to say that you come across a tent.
Alright, let's check it out.
Right.
I think you're good.
Alright, sweet.
There you go. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, tent. Yeah, so you found a tent. So you move up to it,
Yeah.
and
Going camping or tentacle hentai.
Oh, what time of day is it? Is it like early morning?
it's like pretty early morning. Yeah.
What was that, Kyle?
It's
Just like under his breath?
It's a if Google was a guy reference.
I was just going to ignore that. And
I didn't
try
even
and
hear
concentrate.
what was a tentacle hentai reference. I just
Wait,
heard
I didn't
those
hear that.
noises.
We were just gonna move on, but we had to bring it up.
Never mind.
Okay, Jeremiah, sorry, go ahead, man.
Let's move on.
Okay. So what were you doing with the tent?
Just checking, making sure everyone's alright.
All right. Yeah. So you look inside and you see someone wearing a plague mask.
Hey guys, I hear there's a lot of banditry on the road. I'm not a bandit, obviously. Are you being bandited?
Are you wearing the plague mask?
Not me.
Out of
Yeah,
character.
That is going to be you because I can't think of another way to get you in here.
Okay,
like 5 minutes after
sure.
waking
What's the gist, man? What am I doing?
So you're sleeping because
I'm
of this early
sleeping.
morning. Yeah.
Obviously,
Oh.
he's sleeping.
yeah, you get a nice tent and stuff. So
Sure, you look in the tent and you see a black vested individual. It's probably like worn adventuring clothing.
Do you wear the mask
Well,
when you sleep?
not too warm, but like some nice embroidery that possibly dictate a higher station in life. And yes, absolutely, the mask is on right now. You hear a very dull.
Alright, they seem alright. Look around the area, make sure, like outside the tent, make sure everything's fine.
What are you, a sheriff?
The sounds of the tent opening and the shuffling around the tent would probably be enough to wake you up unless you're actively trying to hide it.
Just try not to disturb too much, but like,
Okay.
I don't have any sort of good stealth either.
I'm getting some static.
Now I'm hearing the static.
You have like a fan or something?
He's got a fan for his computer.
Isaac.
Isaac.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll fix that.
You're good.
So yeah, assuming this wakes you up, Nathaniel.
Yeah, absolutely.
You wake up, you hear the shuffling around your tent and the sound of the tarp getting rustled.
Yeah. You see this individual's form stiffen slightly, and then almost as though the disturbance had triggered something anatomically. He immediately turns over, and you hear kind of this dull.
Oh, I'm sorry. Forgive me. Did I wake you?
You see him put one hand on the tent canvas and slowly pull himself upright. It's all right. How can I help you?
Just looking around, survivors, seeing if anyone's been attacked out here.
What a coincidence.
I'll describe my character. Did you say who is this?
Yeah, I said what a coincidence. Yeah, go and describe your character.
Alright, so they're a rather tired-looking individual wearing an eye patch, and they've got like they're usually they have whites and blacks basically, like kind of colorless hair and stuff like that, and dark garments. They're a bit like their clothing's a bit dirty. They seem like they're often out.
Gotcha. What race did you say? Human?
Human.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what a coincidence. Are you out here looking out? I don't know how to phrase this. Look.
Are you out here looking for people?
Survivors, and helping people who might have been attacked, basically.
Yes, I was on my way to the village of Spurs. Decided to spend the night on the road here. As you see him kind of jangling through his pack, you see an array of beakers and vials, strange substances that immediately fill the tent with a strange perfume.
All right. Make sure to stay safe out here. I just can't talk. I've also heard reports of the dead roaming around here, so keep an eye out.
The dead. He kind of pauses and looks at you, like almost quizzically. Tilts the whole mask just tilts ever so slightly. Mass cemetery.
What did you say?
Mass cemetery.
Mass cemetery. No, rather the dead are moving. And that's never good.
Have you seen these walking men?
I haven't seen any out here yet, but I'm not that familiar with the dead.
Most likely postulation. Such a thing is highly unlikely. You see, as he dips what appears to be some kind of greenish plant specimen in a vial full of kind of strange viscous clear liquid. and watch as it turns like a strange purplish hue. I'm gonna go and roll that crafting check.
Alright. Like the postulation, they reply, well, I sure hope so. I just realized their token.
I would be more than happy to accompany you. Give me one moment.
That's fine. We can rest here for however long you need. Sorry for disturbing your nap. Oh yeah, I forgot about the watch together. I've been holding this midget and I haven't been able to use my arm.
Very good. Yeah, I wasn't high enough.
Like, fair enough.
That was I was playing at DC 16 or 15 at least.
Yeah, probably 16.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. As you walk outside, you hear just a horrible raucous fit of coughing. Which is unmuffled this time. And after a few moments, it kind of dies down to like kind of a low gurgle, and then you hear rustling inside the tent once again.
Just kind of quizzically looking back, it's wondering if they really are still alright.
Yeah, you see the figure emerge with a pack on his back, begin to depitch his tent. Yeah. His form appears like visibly sagging and dragging as he walks out, occasionally bringing up a hand to help stifle a cough.
So yeah, Sean will assist with the tent if you need it at any point, and they're ready to set out.
Sure thing. I appreciate it. What was your name?
I'm Sean. I'm a priest of Pharasma.
Priest. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Nathaniel. Just Nathaniel for now. Physician of sorts. Truly a bit of fortune we encounter each other. My impression is that there are many along this road who might need our assistance. And of course, the village of Spurs, attacked by bandits not too long ago.
I'm sorry to hear it, but at least us traveling together will make this all the more safer.
There we go. All right. Yeah, without further ado, the tent is pitched. I actually didn't get a tent, so I get to add a tent to my inventory. Woo! Thanks, Jeremiah.
Yeah. Congratulations. You get a free tent.
That's pretty set.
Sorry, can you hear this midget?
A little bit.
Is it a dog?
Yeah, it's
Is
Bowie.
it David Bowie himself? Yeah. All right.
David Bowie, what a midget.
The diamond dog.
I'll take him out. I'll take you out later, Bowie. For now, I am traveling with my bro. We are.
Oh yeah, bro. Let's get going. We head down the
Dr.
road.
Gang.
The Doctor Gang.
All right, so you head down the road. It's a nice view for a while. Not much was happening. It's basically just walking down the plains until eventually you see something out in the distance. Let me do a perception check to see if you can make out what this is.
Is this a 4-person or a pop tent?
You can decide that.
Sure, 4-person, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, so you all look out into the distance and you see people lying on the ground.
Alright, out in the open doesn't seem
Out
good.
in the open, yeah.
Strange place for a nap.
Let's check that out.
As he quickens his pace.
Yeah, also does so.
Alright. You guys are going for everyone else. Let me see.
It is.
Try reloading. Okay.
Come here, sit in my lap. Come here, bro.
Oh no.
Should I do
Oh
that?
no. Oh no, 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 no.
What we got?
Where, Aaron, you good, buddy?
Huh? Yeah.
Okay.
Is there somewhere you're coming from, Mike?
No, I just heard some sounds that sound like they were leading away. Gotcha. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
We're walking down the road
the
towards
llama.
towards the figures in the dirt.
All right. So go down the road a little ways. You get closer. You see there is a pool of red under one of them.
Not good.
And I'm going to...
I am here
Wait,
twice.
why are you here twice?
There's my clone.
Yeah.
That's my.
I also need to give control over these tokens, so give me a second.
He's here twice because he's dead, remember?
Yeah, I'm still here twice. I get.
He's here twice because he was cleaved in half.
Where?
Nah.
Well,
As you can see Nathaniel's form stiffen ever so slightly. You are a priest, yes? Can you heal?
Yes.
You take the 2 on the left. I'll stick to the 3 on the right.
Alright. Yeah, from this side. So yeah, I'll go over here to these 2. I'll start with the kobold.
as soon as you lay your hands on the kobold, before any healing magic happens, he's like, "Oh no, wait!" and he just like jumps up.
Sorry to disturb you.
My head. And then he just like plops back down on his butt. He's just rubbing his forehead.
Stay still for a moment. I can tend
Did we win?
Let's not worry about that right now. Looking around doesn't want to answer the question. That the answer is probably no.
Any words from the great dragon creature that hitches a ride with me?
No, strangely enough.
That's odd.
So if you sit still,
have you and then he just kind of looks up blearily, looks up over to you and says, "Have you seen a dragon? He's about this big, red."
Sean thinks their patient is clearly rambling and says, "It's okay.
Clearly deranged.
We'll get to that later. Just sit still for a moment, and I'll tend to your injuries."
Likely traumatized. Daniel bends over. Oh no, I recognize these people.
Dude. And then Rack will look over towards Nathaniel and says, "Oh hi.
Oh dear.
I saw you on the train.
Lie still as you can, young kobold."
I don't know what she's talking about. I feel fine.
Yes. Now sit still and okay, just barely made the medicine check.
Yeah, just barely.
I'll spend the 10 minutes. I'm not going to do a full hour because I have someone else to tend to. And you regain 10 hit points.
That's a lot of hit points.
Alright, feeling better? We'll get you some more help later. Walks past, sees the obviously dead body, and just kind of, like, a bit saddened, but it's another Tuesday.
So, quick question. Since I stabilized, am I technically still at 0 HP whenever I get up, or do I go up?
You're at 1.
Or am I 1? Okay.
Yeah, you're 1.
Oh. Yes, this guy heals 3.
Alright.
I heal 3.
Yeah.
Only, like, dump the or whatever.
Going over here.
And we have the wounded condition, right?
Nah, when you get medicine, it goes away.
Oh, okay.
Well, I've been healed of the wounded condition, but
yeah.
I'll tend to you again in a few moments.
Battle medicine doesn't remove wounded, but that's the only exception.
Okay.
Yeah, Nathaniel approaches this bloody corpse on the ground. Gonna go in to try and determine if it's still alive or not.
Alright, give me a medicine check. The DC is not very high.
On.
They have been dead for hours.
He takes his hat off, holds it to his chest for a few seconds. You guys can see kind of tawny white, kind of stiff, dry-looking hair under his hat as he replaces it.
Yo, white hair dude.
Are you aware that you did a crafting check instead of medicine?
I am. I'm a chirurgeon. I can always roll crafting instead of medicine.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
This one's dead. Looks at the priest behind him. Focused on the living.
Alright, we can give them a burial later. Trying to... is this, my gunslinger bro over here alright? I mean, awake. I mean, he's not really alive.
No, he's back on the ground.
Alright. So, yeah.
Yeah. Also, I should just describe the scene a little bit. So, there's all their stuff is scattered on the ground as well. So, yeah, that's also something that if somebody's up, maybe they'd want to deal with that situation.
Oh, okay. I was about to say anything in particular that's gone, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, so if you look in your character sheets, anyone
no.
who was in the encounter,
Oh no!
there's going to be some things that are
Not
marked
that,
stolen.
not that, anything but that. How could you do this to a poor kobold?
Did you keep your waffle line?
Not my magnetic construction kit.
No. Yeah, going over to Elias over here. Is he conscious?
Not conscious, no.
Still going to medicine. And
Alright.
13 hit points to him.
Alright, yeah, he's healing up. I'm not gonna bother actually giving him hit points for this because he's not here. But yeah, so he's up. I'm not gonna bother trying to roleplay him or anything for the sake of keeping.
Sure. I mean,
he's still just really out of it.
You could dictate that his wounds are such that he's nearly catatonic.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, we can do that.
Yeah, moving on, you can go over.
Cool. And by the way, each of these treat wound checks are 10 minutes, so those of you on the ground can absolutely move at this point if you wish to.
Mm-hmm. This is a significant portion of time.
So our stuff was scattered on the ground.
No!
Oh no!
You're accidentally strangling them.
Do you want the hero point, or you think it'll be alright?
Yeah, no, I'm not going to hero point. You see him. You see a scalpel trying to remove some detritus from a wound. He says, "Hold still, stop struggling." as you see a spurt of blood, and he says, "Right."
So that's what this STO in my money is.
So now you're back to dying, I guess.
You see him reach into kind of his heavy black adventuring gear and pull a red vial. Pours it down his throat.
Alright.
And that is going to be a d6 plus 1, yeah.
It does not instantly kill you, but you're dying again.
I'm surprised they didn't just take the crowbar.
So I had dying, and then I got healed, so I'm stable, or?
Yeah, I think
you're also wounded 2 now.
I'm wounded 3 since I went down again.
Oh no, we'll get you some medicine later. I'm sorry for this midget.
So I'm currently stable again at wounded 3 with the healing potion.
With wounded 3, and you heal. Oh my gosh.
Oh wow.
It should be 1d6.
Yep. No 3 health.
Okay, so
Alright, you're back up at
Doesn't Elixir of Life do 1d6 plus 1?
It does.
Gotcha.
Oh, I rolled it wrong then when I did one.
I think it's just flat 1d6.
The elixir restores 1d6 hit points, and the bonus is plus 1. Oh no! The bonus is plus is to diseases and poisons. You're right.
Okay.
I guess it's 2.
That's just 2. Yeah.
I mean, you fill up. Don't get, if you stub your toe, you die.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so he pours the elixir down my throat, and I just sort of you see my instinct is just to throw a punch, and then my brain kind of catches up just in time to realize, hold on, you've been healed. And so I look up, and I see the familiar plague mask and say, "Do I know you?"
We may have met briefly. Don't move. Apologies for the malpractice. You are struggling a fair bit.
No arguments here.
You should be right as rain. I'm going to see to your other companions. I'll deal with you in waves. Good to see you're still alive. Others weren't as lucky.
Who didn't make it?
The one with violet hair. I'd never caught his name. Had the stranger misfortune about him. Guess I'd finally caught up with him.
So yeah, Plume's ready to help with the corpse now at this point.
Yes, Plume is ready to help with their
Yes,
corpse.
Plume's ready.
We're talking
Plume's
about
ready.
to clean himself
Bloom
up.
stands up and is like, "All right, guys, bury me." But yeah, Sean's ready to help with the corpse now.
No, don't worry about it. I got this. Manifest his Eidolon next to the corpse.
All right. Did I ever grab a token for this? I don't know if I did.
No, you had a box, and you also had you had made a token or had a picture at some point, but I don't think you actually implemented it.
I think she sent me one. You sent me one that's just rack.
Yeah, I sent one that was just rack, but I didn't send an actual dragon.
Okay.
It would have to be. It would have to be a drake or a landworm though, because he doesn't have wings yet, unless he has vestigial wings that aren't usable yet.
I was going to say use like a Pogging Dragon token. I looked up Pogging Dragon, and there are so few results. This is not good. There should be more.
This is the first thing I came up. We're just going to use this for now. Actually, he has gliding form, though, right? So
he does have glider form, so he does have some kind of.
Okay, we can use this then. Here we go. Upload it. Do that stuff.
Yeah, if you can, just put it onto the dragon character sheet.
Yeah.
That way we can make it a token out of it later. More easily.
Did you say our stuff was scattered around?
Yep.
While this is going on, Harvey's just going to be picking up his stuff.
Rack usually doesn't have things to worry about other than a coin pouch, but he's still a little delirious, so he's fixing the problem that he understands is at hand, which is a dead body that might be dead for far longer than needed.
Here we go. A little bit squishy.
Beautiful.
That's fair.
Nathaniel assists in helping up you, Harvey, and kind of picking up your stuff. He pauses as he picks up an alchemical vial. Good to see there are some who have not entirely abandoned the civilized ways out here. Hands it to you.
Thanks. As he just takes it and just kind of tucks it into his coat.
So the dragon appears. And then Rack just points to the dead body and says, "Eat."
Eat.
Wait, no! You see the plague doctor reach out a hand.
Yeah, don't eat.
But why? It's dead. We don't have any use for it, do we? And I mean, you see he's cut like almost clean in half.
It goes down to like mid torso. Just almost severed the arm.
Let's give them a proper burial rather than disrespecting the corpse.
Why would you? Why would you bury them? That's a waste of good food.
Nathaniel wants to roll a society check on this kobold.
All right. Go ahead.
To see what his customs are.
That should be high enough.
I'm pretty sure he just told you what his customs are, though.
Why leave the body to rot whenever you can eat it? It's basically the customs you're getting at the moment.
For respect. Sorry, 2 dogs just ran into my room. Why are you two in here? Get out! Hi, I love you.
Oh,
Get out of here!
Bye! Get out of here, run!
Go away! No! Go get him. Alright. Get out my room. Alright. They're out. Anyways, yeah, Sean's like, to respect the dead. That's rather rude to be eating them.
But you would respect
I-
the dead by using their body. What
Do
did
I
you?
get do I get kind of any
Don't
kind
you?
of informational value out of this society check?
Just kind of looks disgusted and doesn't respond.
It would seem as if kobolds eat their dead.
Okay.
I
Is
would say
do I-
typical custom is to recycle the dead because there's no use in burying it unless
Right.
you're planning on burying it to make food.
Okay, so it's basically a hyper materialistic practical approach as opposed to a religious approach. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. You may do so with those perhaps you have slain, or your kindred who you know would wish that to happen to them. But this man does not follow your customs. Each should be buried to their own.
What's the point?
No fun. No. But yeah, so Sean's ready to start with the burial process.
Does anyone have any seeds or anything at the very least?
Seeds.
There's no point in burying it if you're not going to use it for something.
Nathaniel, you ready?
If you would excuse a moment, I will investigate the corpse. See if there's anything of religious significance. Nathaniel lowers his hat to his chest and is just going to go ahead and search the corpse of Plume real quick. See if there's anything he can discover as far as nationality or religion is concerned.
Should I answer this, or GM, do you want to say anything?
You should probably answer this.
Alright, so yeah, you wouldn't find anything sort of religious or anything like that. Plume just has this butterfly headband, basically. That's the only sort of symbolism they have.
What race did we know he was?
Human.
Oh man.
Can anybody speak to this man's?
That seems to be very indicative.
You would find a photograph or a letter on them, rather, and it's from their siblings.
Unless that letter was taken.
Is it sealed or unsealed?
It's unsealed. They've read it before.
Unsealed.
They read it regularly.
Nathaniel takes the envelope
from the post office last session.
Yeah, Nathaniel takes it and puts it in his jacket pocket.
But yeah, out of character, you probably can figure it out in character. But yeah, they just go with the winds. That's basically what they do. They don't have anything they worship or anything like that.
Gotcha. Okay. Right. Could anybody speak to this man's national origin?
Lunch?
No.
Damn it.
Well then.
And I haven't unsummoned the dragon yet. The dragon is literally just sitting there like 3 inches away from, and with mouth agape, trying to.
It's drooling.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
I suppose the kobold has a point if we are to bury him here. He looks around. Is there any kind of? I know we're kind of beginning to get into desolate territory. Is there any like trees or flora in the area that we could bury him underneath?
There's some bushes not too far.
There's some bushes.
Sean has a shovel to bury the dead as well, so we can use that.
Are they like impressive bushes, or are they like just kind of like dried, shriveled, like almost like tumbleweed type looking things?
They're healthy.
Okay.
Yeah, there are a couple of trees, but they're significantly further
out. Let's Nathaniel will help to the best of his ability to carry the body over to the bushes.
Rack looks over towards the bushes.
We both have like 10 strength.
Yeah, we do. Mine is bad.
Okay, Rack looks over to the bushes, looks over to the body, looks back over to the bushes, says, fine, unsummons the dude and helps with the body. He has a 14 in strength.
Nice. Yeah, if I carry anything else, I'll be encumbered. So yeah, we can go ahead.
We're just gonna say the bushes are like
it's the bushes of love.
They're like over here. Here we go, there's the bush.
Alright. We can head this way.
Oh, that's in the
bush.
We're inside.
Yeah, we're gonna leave it there so that way we can hide the body.
Alright, I guess so. Alright, we're trying to bury him kind of in front of the bush, but yeah, I got you. Okay.
I can move it to the
I can
map layer if you want.
Yeah, so that works.
Okay.
Yeah,
we can move like this now. But yeah,
okay.
Assuming it takes a while, but after we're finished, Sean just kind of sits down, just come in.
Sean just goes, come in.
All right, I will be right back.
Still not feeling his best, Harvey's gonna just like take a sip of his elixir of life to see if it's still good.
I don't think you've gone through daily prep, so it should still be fine, yeah.
Yeah. After doing that, he just downs it.
Alright, yeah, so you gain the effects.
Oh, yay.
Hoorah.
Okay, yeah, I guess we're all gathered around an empty grave at this point, ready to put him in.
Yeah, but we're waiting for.
Oh, Aaron, get back. Yeah,
We're waiting for X Plume.
Says respect like a hidden, shallow, unmarked grave.
Why is it listing your modifier as +5 in your skills?
The modifier is.
Yeah, it's listing your modifier as +5.
That's weird. It should be scaling with intelligence.
Do you maybe need to go over them again, since there's the...
Yeah, for some reason they're set to custom, not intelligence, so let me change that.
Yeah, I don't know why they keep doing that. Because I've noticed that a couple of times whenever they've been over that.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know why.
I'm back.
Cool. I'm going to submit. I'm going to. Yeah, we've dug the grave. I'm going to assume even then everybody's sprites are still where they are. We're all kind of gathered around this open grave at this point.
All right. So yeah, Sean, after everything's finished, just kind of plops down, just, and they take out their pack. You hear a lot of jingling of stuff, rattling. They pull out a bottle, and they start taking a drink. Do you need one, Nathaniel?
I'll pass, thank you.
Alright. Yeah, they just drink their bottle.
Anyone have any words to say to the deceased?
Oh, you're gonna offer to him, but not to me?
Would you like one? I mean, you
Of
seem
course.
to be dealing with the situation pretty well.
I'd rather have a drink than nothing at all.
Is that
Fair
a
enough,
healing
man.
potion or a drink, did you say?
It's alcohol. It's, like, it's alcohol. It's just like, this isn't anything
absolutely
impressive.
alcohol.
It's not tasty, but it's alcohol.
I could, if there's any extra, I could use something.
There's a load of this stuff in her pack. So yeah,
Very
you can have
good.
one.
Yeah, I'll definitely take something to knock the edge off.
Alright, everybody make cons... or,
Yeah, no. She's already addicted. She's trying to fail it.
Okay,
basically,
so
but,
everybody else make fortitude saves.
Alright.
I'm drinking
It's
this.
a DC 12, by the way.
DC 12? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Drac
you're
literally-
both addicted to alcohol.
Let's go.
Drac literally just
That's,
woke up and he's like, oh, I need a drink. And it's like,
It's like that movie about the innocent alien that gets corrupted by like alcohol and drugs and stuff.
I don't remember that one.
David Bowie was actually the guy that played the alien.
What?
The alien that got corrupted by drugs and
I need
alcohol.
to look it up again. I know there was one that was like that, basically.
But yeah, so yeah, Sean's just drinking away the pain, basically, gave a couple of alcohols away, and whenever everyone else is ready, she's ready to go. She's finished the bottle.
Right.
it's pretty good.
Well, priest of Pharasma, any rights to be given?
Yeah,
Can I have another drink?
no. I don't know if I don't think there's anything specific I actually need to, like, out of character. They probably have something they do, for the dead. But I don't have any good notes. So yeah, they do some sort of little rites, and they do a little prayer to Pharasma, and we're ready to go.
After you...
Yeah.
I can hear it.
Yeah, it's the Winter Falls watch together.
I must have just killed it somehow. I'll have to restart it.
But yeah, we ready? Sean is denying giving anyone a second bottle, but they did give out the first. Bottle a day keeps the pain away.
So, can I have another drink?
Another drink? No. Oh no!
I mean, I did roll a natural 1, but technically that's not a critical failure because it's not more than 10.
No, so the natural 1s and natural 20s increase your degree of success. So they in either direction. So increase or decrease depending on which one.
It's like a success would become a failure or a critical success depending on which way it went.
Mm-hmm.
And in this case, a failure becomes a critical failure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's where I'm at the moment. What do you think I'm asking about?
You're addicted to every substance known to man at this point. You were addicted to waffles, alcohol.
Oh no!
You name it, I'm addicted.
Yeah, I just looked for whatever the cheapest drug was, and it was alcohol. And I'm like, okay, a bottle a day keeps the pain away. Let's go.
I'm just waiting for like
Bottle a day keeps the doctor away.
Waffles.
So, you're gonna share that again, right?
So yeah, share it again. Well, if you become dependent on it, then we can take some.
Right. Before this degrades any further, you see Nathaniel walk up, gently, almost reverently, roll the corpse into the grave.
Yeah, I assume we buried it. We have a shovel.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a huge amount of dirt here that we can just shovel over it.
I don't know if we ever said directly that we buried the corpse yet. I think we were just standing around the grave.
Correct.
Yeah, no one specifically said bury.
It's an open. It was an open grave, and the corpse was outside of it this entire time.
Oh, I thought we
just
buried it
drinking around it.
That's what my assumption was after we finished. Sean sits down to drink.
Gotcha.
Man, this was a nice hole. Let's have a drink.
It's so traumatic. You have to have a drink mid burial. Yeah. All right.
So, so you got more of that booze?
I have more if you need it later.
Not now.
Bottle a day keeps the pain away. A bottle a day is the keyword here.
Daniel has the spade, slowly filling in the grave.
So yeah, once we're finished with the grave, then we can keep on going. Assuming that we need to get to town to help these people out. Now that I've got them addicted on alcohol.
Let's move Plume to the GM layer. There we go.
Goodbye, Plume.
Buried. We can even make a little dirt pile. That's not the color of dirt. This is a bit closer. Dirt. There we go.
Just label it dirt.
Okay.
Zygek, you would have had a +1 to your fortitude because alcohol's a poison.
Oh, hey, there you go. You're not addicted.
Hey, only the little kobold's addicted.
Yeah, addiction specifically is a disease.
Ayo.
The alcohol is a poison, though. Yeah.
Go. All right. So do we want to move on from this point, or?
I'll be honest. I kind of
this
wanted
point,
to be addicted. It would have been funny.
at this point, Rack would realize that his bag's not on his back anymore, and he's like, "Oh, where'd my stuff go?" And then he'd go around and pick up his stuff, and he's like, "Man, I could really use another drink right now."
I should ask, what was it that caused you all to just kind of motion around? That caused this?
We died.
3 bandits.
Bandits. All right, that.
3 human males.
Yeah, Sean was thinking it could have been the dead, but this is both good that it's not the dead and bad that people willingly did this. But, people out there do this kind of thing all the time, so. We'll see. Anything? I assume they took your possessions then. Anything left?
Left my alchemist tools alone. But all money and rations are gone.
Alright, let's get to town then. If you don't have any money, then
Wait.
we can.
Wait.
Huh?
He's like he hears money not being available, and he immediately pats his sides and looks around fervently. My gold, my money.
Sorry to hear it, but we can keep you. I'm assuming Nathaniel and I have enough rations to keep you together until we get to town, and then we can figure something out. So
and then he gets over here, finds his bag, and he's just rifling through his bag very quickly. No. Just kind of sort of plops down and just in an upset fashion.
I'll walk over and be like,
Yeah, just like sorry.
don't worry, friend. We'll still make sure you get waffles. And I'll just kind of double check my belongings as well. And I'll be like, those scumbags took my compass.
Oh, dear.
They took my magnets.
You can see Nathaniel looking over Elias. He appears to be badly injured still. He should make a full recovery, but the trauma to his spinal cord may prove detrimental in the long run, or at least for the foreseeable future. He will have to be carried.
Also, one thing that seems a little bit odd. So, Elias's stuff is actually sort of collected into a little pile around him.
We just organized his stuff for him.
Did one of you do this?
Not me.
No. I'm just gonna look through the pile.
There's nothing really out of the ordinary. Kind of what you would expect from
Waffle iron?
a traveler. Let me check what's in his inventory real quick. I don't know if he still has the waffle iron, actually.
So help me if they take our waffles.
They took the waffle iron.
No.
Excellent.
Let's see. So if you want to go directly through all of the stuff, he has a knuckle duster, his thermos, the coffee maker. You've already seen that stuff. He's got a repair kit, a climbing kit, and a firearm cleaning kit. Actually, let me check that. That might be stolen as well. No, it's not. But yeah, that's all
you looked at it. They're like, we don't need to clean any firearms, and then just left.
I can't believe they took the waffle iron of all things. I mean, I sort of can.
Waffle iron.
I will
Hey, they still have the magnets.
I will draw everyone.
They literally did take my magnets. So.
Yeah. I'll draw everyone into a huddle while the kobold is still lamenting his magnets and be like, for the time
his
being...
magnets and his money.
Yes, exactly. So I'll be telling everyone else, for the time being, do not tell the kobold, do not tell Rack that there are no waffles. Our lives may well depend on it.
Sean is really confused at what in the world kind of party she found. She's just like, alright.
What is a waffle?
Did you not see the giant dragon that just showed up? Well, I say dragon.
Yeah,
only like
every moment's been weirder and weirder. She's just like, I was looking to help some people out, maybe bury some people and stuff, and I might need.
And here we are with this mess.
That's going to be a good description of our campaign. That's going to be our campaign in a nutshell. Every moment was weirder than the last.
Yeah.
No. This is our campaign.
There was nothing we could do to stop it.
This is our campaign in a nutshell. Help! We're in a nutshell. How do we get a nutshell this bloody big?
That's the final boss of the campaign. You just get stuck in a nut.
No. Alright, so yeah, are we ready to go towards the town then?
Okay then. So presumably somebody's dragging Elias with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try to do that. I'm about his size and have a 12 in strength.
If you wish,
alternatively,
I have a tent we could use to create a pallet of sorts for him.
Are we really gonna just...
Actually...
And then just summon the Eidolon again.
Oh, there you go. I was gonna offer to carry him piggyback as well.
Alright. Can you pull a token from the
strength people
from the character sheet? Or do I have to do that?
I think you do.
Okay.
Oh, I can do it.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Multiples.
So yeah. Your Eidolon is strangely silent.
He's medium sized with an 18 in strength. He's the highest strength we've got so far.
You have control over this strange creature, do you not?
Mm-hmm.
I'll move aside for it to...
Just so long as Elias is not eaten.
He looks to the dragon and the draconic. He says, "Don't eat the almost dead body."
He just kind of looks at you and gives a slightly annoyed.
I know. They didn't want you to eat the other dead body. They don't want you to eat this body. But apparently, he's still alive. We might still eat him. And plus, he'll make us waffles.
As a partially ethereal being, does it even require substance?
I'm speaking in draconic at the moment. Unless that's just spoken out loud.
He responds in fluent draconic, better than anyone else you've ever heard.
Better than even myself? Better than the dragon?
Native language is draconic.
Rack will actually break off the conversation with the dragon and look it towards Nathaniel with newfound respect. He'll run up to him. You speak the great language.
Yes, I suppose I do.
You're so fluent. Are you? And he kind of sort of leans to the left, leans to the right. Are you one of our people under there?
Unfortunately,
he's still speaking completely Draconic.
Yeah,
yeah. You just hear a series of. Unfortunately, my fine kobold, I am no reptilian under here. Though I do have a respect for the ancients.
That'll work. Then he turns towards the dragon that's been slowly meandering up towards the corpse. The totally not a corpse. He turns towards his friend Zygac and he says, "You should really take a note or two from him for Draconic." Also in Draconic.
I kind of nod and say, "Oh, trust me, I am."
You note his dialect is like extremely refined and kind of ancient sounding. It's almost like he's speaking in these and thous in Draconic.
Huh. Is it,
Oh, presumptuous one, are we?
Does it appear as though it's a magical effect? I mean, it's going to be impossible to tell, I guess, with his mask on, but does his... I don't know.
Give me a
I have
knowledge of the whatever thing you think it might, or whatever tradition you think it might be.
Let's see here.
If you're suspecting this,
I guess I would also see if, like, I'm trying to recall if I saw him do any hand motions. See if he's trying to maintain a spell right now. You said recall knowledge?
Yeah.
Okay. Can't find that. Give me 1 second.
Just basically any of the 4 magical traditions. You can make a skill check on it.
Yeah, whichever one you think it is, you should probably try that one.
As you kind of look him up and down and like kind of squint at him, the strange verbs slipping past his throat and sense a coughing fit. You see him double over.
You all right, Nathaniel?
It's nothing.
Isaac, your wind's blowing again.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Where do I find the schools of magic?
Oh, okay. So there's
arcane, divine, primal, or occult.
Well, I'm unfamiliar with the character sheet.
Okay. You.
It would be
under your saving throws. There's the skills. And it would be a skill check with one of those. If it's so, it is using intelligence, but I can adjust the result.
Okay.
In my head if I need to.
So
your character's name is Shan. I thought you were saying Sean.
Yeah, me too, actually.
It is Sean.
You pronounce it Sean? Okay.
Right, so I'll just do Arcana, I guess. Because that's the first one I saw.
Yeah, I'm going to get some water real quick while we're doing this. But Sean...
oh, no. Yeah, he is a master spellcaster.
Ah, okay.
Yes, maybe.
That is good to know.
It's like that half-orc that came up to me. You're going to curse my family and turn me into a chicken.
I mean, he did pour something magic down my throat, so it tracks.
Magic liquid juice.
He used his magical blood. That's why he's coughing now.
Swell.
He's
That's the funny thing.
Probably.
The funny thing is, I did the exact same thing in combat.
Nah, you're an alchemist. He knows that already.
Interesting point of order. I don't actually have the item that we discussed from my background in my inventory.
It's not in your inventory, but you do still have it.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't look significant enough that they would have taken it.
I would hate to have the reason for my background be stolen.
You out of everybody here, you probably got off with the
yeah,
least.
they stole my dang compass, but that was about it. Between that and my money.
Stole your compass.
That money and
waffle iron. I don't remember.
They just stole my rations. They just stole my rations and money.
They stole my rations, my money, my weapons, my equipment, and my
They
tool.
took my life as well, in fact.
Yeah, they could have just taken your backpack and gotten all of your stored items.
They could have. Yes, you were correct.
No, not my Harrow deck. Why? I just saw you edit that.
It was stolen before. I just needed to check because I can't see. I can't see it.
Admittedly, I did want a better one eventually.
So, yeah. What are we doing at this point? I don't remember.
Yeah, we're
gathering up
at this point.
gathering up
yeah,
good
yeah,
now.
yeah, we're putting Elias on the dragon.
Alright.
After learning about Draconic from everybody, Zygek definitely definitely impressed. I guess I don't know. Yeah, we're going
under the understanding that Nathaniel is obviously a master spellcaster.
He's like a level 20 sorcerer or something.
Alright, I'm back.
Yeah, I guess we head down the road.
He's a worm-blessed sorcerer.
Oh yeah, because he's speaking the funny dragon language.
Oh, is that the conclusion we've come to?
Yeah. Nathaniel is a level 20 worm-blessed sorcerer,
Ah, I see.
which we found out using Arcana.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a crit, so I had to tell it like it was. Okay, so let's move on to the map. Is this the right one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, it's not
Yep.
the one with Bobo Jack on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's get rid of the doctor tokens. Let's save Jordan Waffle Iron Gang.
Yeah. And we should put an X on the waffle iron. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Because the waffle iron is dead.
Waffle
The
Iron
waffle
is
iron's
no
dead.
more.
Yeah.
We might have one left. I don't remember.
Yeah.
For
Sean
now,
does
just
not have a
gang.
waffle iron.
We're just a gang, guys.
Gang.
No Waffle Gang.
The no more waffle iron gang.
All right, so let's go on to the next day. So we didn't really go over it very much, but we should probably talk about how watches work. So
Now that we have to do it, considering Elias is out of the picture.
yeah, we have, I believe, 5 party members currently.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Sean raises a little silver bell and says, "If we want, I can help out with this a bit."
I can do that.
So, Sean can cast Alarm in order to put a little area around us, so if something walks past without saying the password, then it'll alert us.
Might have to go for a short period of time here in a moment.
Alright.
Okay. Okay, so if we want to do that, then that should.
Yeah, we can still have a watch with this because it's not fail proof. But basically, for 8 hours, we have a 20-foot area around us that makes it that if something walks past without speaking the password, then it'll make an audible sound, which can wake people up. It's a DC 15 perception check, but it automatically wakes me up.
Is this the next evening?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is like maybe late morning currently, but we can.
This is as we're beginning to do our movement, right?
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I wasn't paying attention. So this is before we venture out that morning that we started at. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So as you can see, the No More Waffle Gang is right here. It's about a 2 days journey from where you are to get to the town.
So yeah, do we want to watch with Alarm or have just Alarm?
I prefer to not take any more chances.
Alarm is a cool spell.
I think
Since
watching
next
people as
time
well.
this might result in more deaths than just one.
Yeah.
Alright.
So yeah, we have 5 people at that's correct.
Yes. So it's going to be 10-hour rests with 2-hour watches each, if everybody takes one.
So alarm can cover 8 hours, but it won't cover all of it.
Mm-hmm. But the nights are not the full 10 hours long. It's maybe like 9-ish. Yeah. So some of that will also be day and will not be as dangerous.
Do we want to do watching order and like Roll20 portrait order or something like that? I don't know, something to simplify it.
Sure. Reckon first.
Sean's in the middle. She'll cast the bell before she or cast the alarm.
Cast the bell.
Cast the bell.
Cast the bell.
My favorite spell.
With your permission, I will. With your all permission, I will continue to treat you on the road. It will be more difficult, but I will do my best.
I forgot you're not full health. We should do that. That'll help as well.
Keep doing that. Oh, also, so about midway through the day, everyone who was in the attack feels a bit tired. As you think back, you didn't really get a full rest.
You are correct on that.
So everyone who was in the attack is fatigued.
Fatigue 1.
Yep, fatigued 1.
Alright, so throwing out to both the people I healed last time, I believe Rack gets a 13. And
yeah, Rack gets a 13 for me.
Elias, who isn't here, gets 8.
Harvey gets an 11.
Confused.
And to make up for what happened earlier, Zygek, this is a crit. We remove 1 wounded condition. Actually, is it the wounded condition entirely? Yeah,
condition entirely.
Wounded condition is removed. Yeah, so you're no longer wounded.
See, I think everyone's full now, basically.
Wait.
Very nice.
Wait, how much health did I get?
You gave me how much? 8 HP? Yeah, that's enough for full for me.
Yeah. Everybody's
How much HP did I get?
13.
I gave you 11.
Oh, I'm
Harvey?
full then.
Cool. Okay.
I don't know what Elias's health is right now, but he's not here, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
are those 4d8 for one person or?
For Zygek, yep.
Sweet.
Oh wait.
You can spend the whole hour operating if you want to double the result.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, you can spend the whole hour instead of 10 minutes, and you double the result.
Gotcha.
Away from max.
I would feel bad not declaring that up front.
I think it should be alright since we're traveling. I mean, it's up to Jeremiah, I guess.
I don't think it matters here because I'm pretty sure everybody's full health.
Okay. Is Zygek full?
Should be.
I'm 2 away from full.
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
That's enough that you can get back.
We'll spend extra time with Zygek, I guess. If everybody's cool with that, I'll just do that, I guess, and just give you full.
I would honestly advocate
if you
for
roll success, you can continue treating. So it's alright to do it afterwards.
Okay.
Rather than a before kind of thing.
I would almost say, like, if you say you're gonna do it to me and it'll take an hour, I would almost advocate that we just keep moving. 2 HP will be fine.
You can do this.
I don't want to wait and then have like a wild beast attack us.
You can do it on the move. I don't know if it slows our pace slightly or what, but
no,
it's as much as any other.
Oh, okay, sweet, perfect.
That's all good.
Yeah, Nathaniel just his sagging form, like walking to the front of the formation, to the back, just checking up on everybody, making sure all their wounds are being treated.
After we're done with that, then Sean will probably be trying to keep an eye out to make sure that no one tries to ambush us or anything. It's day, so it should be all right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you walk along the I don't know if I necessarily want to call this a plains, but flat area between the mountains and the sea. It's quite nice out here. You don't really see anyone on the road at all.
Alright, so yeah, if it's going alright, then we can go to do the alarm and then watch this.
Alright.
Where are we at currently on the map?
You're right here.
Flying.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so is this Spurs?
Yeah, you will actually be moving. So you went from like the middle of that one to the middle of the next one. So.
Gotcha.
Oh wait, actually, it's not 2 days. It's like a day and a half.
And also, was I supposed to roll something for being fatigued?
No, it's a condition. So you get a negative to saves and AC.
No, no. Was I supposed to roll something or else become fatigued a moment ago?
No, it's because you didn't get a proper rest.
We also
so you got
consider us being unconscious for the rest of the day being a full rest.
Not. If you slept for like 8 hours, then sure. But you got beat up in the middle of the night. You were dying on the floor. So
yeah,
I'm not going to consider that a rest.
Yeah.
Okay, so
like
we have the alarm up for
some,
the
but we're going. Alright, see, I cast alarm and then we go through. So I guess the only person alarm wouldn't be on when they're watching is Nathaniel.
Yeah, so we can go in the order of the things here.
Alright.
At least
I'll also
for me.
throw out that alarm doesn't just automatically detect whenever things go through, because it's a stealth check versus the spell's DC or trigger the spell when going through the area. Oh, aware of the alarm, if they're aware.
If you think about it.
Otherwise, they just...
Do Eidolons actually need rest?
I
believe they rest when you do.
No.
Because essentially, I could have my Eidolon be on guard duty, at least to help with everyone else for an extra pair of eyes. Does he share the same fatigue that I do? No, he doesn't, because he shares action-based things with me. I know that much.
See anything anywhere that talks about if they have to rest with you?
Yeah, so I guess that's up to you, Jeremiah.
It seems a little good to just have it out all the time, but
yeah.
But he does have my perception, which is only a +3.
Right.
Considering he doesn't have any wisdom bonus. That's probably one of the things I'm gonna give him.
Yeah, can he act him in for perception?
I mean, he shares my proficiency perception proficiency, but he also get ability score improvements the same time I do.
Yeah. So yeah, we rest and then I guess.
I don't know how it works. I might need to do some research on that. For now, let's say he has to rest though. Just because that seems a little bit too powerful.
And again, he's also resting while he's not here.
Yeah, just like the rule
Yeah,
of... He's
if
sort
you
of
think
watching,
about
though, isn't he? Because he sometimes is like, "Wow, don't do that. That's not poggers."
Isn't it like...
You can see
isn't it like if you fall unconscious, your Eidolon disappears? So wouldn't sleeping technically be unconscious?
True. Or is it when you're
let me see if
when you go to 0 hit points? It might be when you go to dying.
Yeah. Or if you are reduced to 0 hit points, it unmanifests.
You're forced beyond this.
Yeah, you could say if like an animal companion then still has to rest, or it becomes fatigued or something like that.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about if I'm unconscious, just when I'm reduced to 0 hit points and if I'm beyond 100 feet.
I assume that like it could not rest, but it would probably get fatigued if it didn't, kind of thing.
That seems like a decent way to rule it, because even if it's not a physical creature, it still would have to deal with like mental stuff. Yeah. So perhaps the stress of having a near physical form for that long would be.
Unless we do something like Unfettered Eidolon, which allows me to send him off.
Isn't that only last for like an hour though?
That's only for like 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Let's be honest.
Just only like send him off into the town, have him do stuff.
Have him ravage the town.
I mean, that wouldn't be the worst idea, you know.
Oh yeah, Unfettered Eidolon's a single minute.
Eidolon rules gray areas.
Eidolons are weird. I'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
For now, let's just say he has to. Let's say you can't just have him out for the whole night, because I don't know how that works.
Yeah. So yeah, then we start with the rack watching.
All right, so Rack, what's your perception? It was +3, correct?
+3, yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna roll all of them, and then.
Yeah, I'm on Reddit post, and it says it's not an actual confirmation or anything, but someone says, do they eat or do they need to sleep? They can eat or sleep if they wanted to. Don't need to sleep. Well, it's busted. Not. They say it's not very busted for one person, but this is just something I found.
Yeah, Nathaniel was asking earlier if it requires any kind of sustenance.
It doesn't. It doesn't need to eat. No.
It
can, but it doesn't need to.
Yeah, it doesn't need to. But if it's like, ooh, that's a nice waffle, then it can. So it's like, eat if you want.
It's ethereal, so if it eats somebody and then just disappears with the horrible bloody remains just kind of pop onto the ground.
I would think no.
I think it takes it with it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, usually when things move to a different plane, they take whatever they have. But yeah, so I guess the only person without a
that's
Daniel during the watch, but it's up.
That's literally the only thing that I found about it, and it was from near the end of last year.
Okay, so let's move on to the watches. So Rack, you get distracted about 10 minutes in.
Yeah, no, I'm fatigued. Yeah, no,
and then realize once somebody comes out to tell you that it's time to change watch, that you have not been paying attention at all.
I forgot everyone else but Nathaniel and I are fatigued. They can't do exploration stuff.
Unless it's just AC.
It's watching exploration activities?
I don't know what.
While traveling.
If you I think that means that you'd be able to keep watches.
This is what we've been arguing about with Elias, considering the fact that he's permanently addicted to coffee.
Are we keeping watch on the way, or is this when we get to a campsite?
This is campsite stuff. If you wanted to do any sort of roleplay stuff before we do watches, then we can do that.
I think watch and surprise attacks are just a specific ruling of itself rather than exploration.
Yeah.
So just have like the minus. Does fatigue doesn't do a minus to skill checks, does it? It's just
it's just
AC saving throws and prevents you from exploration attacks.
It should be
while traveling.
But
yeah, no. Rack has been dozing off the entire time.
All right. So next up is Harvey. You're also suffering from a lack of sleep. A lot of things happened the previous day. You're very distracted, but thankfully nothing shows up during your watch. Next is Sean.
Didn't we say this is going to be a longer thing than 10 hours, isn't it?
Nah, it's
considering we have to have 8 hours of constant rest.
Yeah, so it becomes a 10-hour rest.
Yes. So overall, it ends up just being the length of 8 hours plus the time of one watch.
Gotcha.
Because it's everybody else is sleeping while everybody's taking a watch. So it's
because we were having arguments about that last time too.
Yeah. You guys see Nathaniel pitch his tent kind of on the periphery of the campsite. He does not come out for meals or anything.
Oh yeah, you have a tent that can hold 3 people. I have a tent that can hold myself.
I don't have a tent.
Oh, and then we have someone who sits outside and watch. Oh no. We have because we have 6 people that can watch. I mean, if we have 5 people that can watch, but we have 6 people. Because one of
the 6th person doesn't count though because he's just gonna be sleeping.
Yeah, 6. We have a 6th person out watching, so it's okay.
All right. Yeah. So let's see. Next would be John. If we're moving on with the watches. So you go out. You fulfill your watch. You've gotten more sleep than the rest of them, so you should be decent on this. Yeah, so over the course of your watch, it's fairly boring, but you do see a cloaked figure walking past on the road. Upon seeing your camp, he or maybe she, you can't really tell, moves sort of out of sort of around the camp, presumably in an attempt to not be spotted.
Yeah, I'm going to stand up and basically say, "Who's there?"
They stop for a moment, and then start moving towards some trees.
Is that away or closer towards
away
us?
from the camp?
Alright, if they go away, then I'm just going to keep my eye on them. But if they come any closer, then I'm going to alert the others.
All right. Yeah, so you watch them for a few minutes. Eventually, they do just kind of start moving away from the camp, past just down the road.
So yeah, if they go away, then I'll get back to watching.
I should specify they're moving towards Spurs.
Alright. I've still got my alarm up if they try to sneak around me, so I should be alright.
Yeah. So you keep watching for the rest of the 2 hours. You do not see any sign of them.
Alright. So yeah, swap out with Zygex. Sean doesn't actually know Zygex's name, so she's just going to be like, alright, make sure to keep an eye out. I saw someone out there. They're gone now.
I'll just nod and kind of take watch.
Alright, going back to rest.
Alright. So, moving on to Zygex. The first hour or so goes by uneventfully. You occasionally just sort of nodding off to sleep, fighting it off. But eventually you do see a figure walking down the road, moving from Spurs to lower steps. Seems unfazed by the fact that there's a camp right beside the road as he almost walks through the camp, triggering the alarm.
Alright, so specifically what this does, Sean is awake, but it makes an audible, what is it? Yeah, it sounds like a handbell ringing, and everyone can make a DC 15 perception check to wake up.
Is that with a -4 because they're unconscious?
Yeah, they're unconscious, I guess I'd have the -4,
Rack is definitely out cold.
Oh, let's go, Nathaniel.
Cool.
Nathaniel hears it. He's just gonna stay prone and just listen.
Yeah, Sean's getting up in her turn, like, what a load of...
Can I roll as well?
Yep, you can.
Yeah, no. Rack's out.
No.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay, yeah, you're up. So, for the people who wake up, you hear the chime of a bell, the thing you were warned would happen should someone invade the camp. Free to do whatever you wish.
Hold on, let me roleplay a little bit.
Thank you, Rack. Very cool.
Thank you.
I'm in my own tent. Someone kick Rack. I don't know. Sean's just getting her healer's tools on and heading out.
All right. So Zygex is the first out there, so I'm going to describe what it looks like as this person comes in. It's a old man. He's wearing generally fairly nice clothes, a vest and some nice pants. He's got a hat. He's got a long white beard and appears to be smoking a pipe.
Let the mugging commence.
He does not seem to notice that the bell has gone off, and he continues walking through the camp.
When you say through the camp, like he's not taking pains to walk between the tents. He's just walking along the road, and our camp is built along the road.
Well, and
no, he's actually like actively walking through the middle of the camp.
Okay.
Is he looking at me while he does so, or is he just eyes ahead?
He seems to be looking at everything other than the people.
I'll pipe up and say, "Can I help you?"
I don't know, can you? No, I'm just a traveler. No need to be worried about me. It says it sucks on the pipe.
Me and
my smoke in your face.
What do you say?
It seems to unintentionally blow a little bit of smoke in your face as it plumes out around from his mouth.
I just kind of hold my ground and say, me and my companions have fallen on some bandits. We're worried about everything. Is there a particular reason you chose to stroll through our camp as opposed to staying on the road?
Yeah, just curiosity. It's not often you see a camp this close to Spurs. Anything here will get robbed.
So yeah, Sean's probably coming out of her tent at this point. She's got a dagger in her hand and she's tying her eye patch up. And she's like, "Oh, what is it?"
Okay, yeah. So you walk out and you see an old man talking to Zygic. It's blowing smoke out from a pipe. He appears to be unarmed.
Freaking morning. What's up?
Are you saying that in a way that he would hear, or are you just
just coming closer and just really disgruntled, like
no,
not getting close to him, but like still close enough that he'd be able to hear.
I feel like Harvey would stand up as well.
Who might you be?
Did you say something to someone, or was that in character? I didn't catch what you said.
Who might you be?
Oh, who would I be? Huh?
Who might you be? But I didn't know who it was directed to.
Oh,
it's directed to everyone that's getting up, actually.
Sean, you?
Oh, just a traveler. Inhabitant of Spurs. I saw a camp and I thought I might check it out.
In the dead of night. God.
In the dead of night is when I usually head out. There's a lot of things that happen before dawn here.
Oh, aren't you special? Okay. Alright, good day to you then.
Good morning, I suppose it should be.
Is it really?
Yeah, not quite, but I'd say it's close enough. To me, it's morning at least.
It may be morning to you, but to me it's not good.
You mind if I talk to this fellow over here? He says as he points to Zyga.
Fine, sure. Go ahead. She's just going to watch and lean against her tent, basically, and make sure nothing goes bad.
I'm probably still seated. At this point, I never really got up, so I'll just kind of cross my leg over, fold my arms, and say, "What can I do for you?"
I'm just wondering what you're heading to Spurs for. Generally, anyone who goes there here is taking the train.
We were a bit short on funds even before getting jumped. Trains are expensive.
Jumped? So you're familiar with the bandits?
Yes, we got acquainted last night.
It's unfortunate, but it's not too much we can do. After all, what little ability I have is not much to compare to a good old club.
Ability, did you say?
Yes, he says as he puts out one of his hands and creates three little lights in it that float around. I have some magical ability. He says he closes his hand, the lights disappear.
Cohen woke back up.
Just to make sure everyone's paying attention, I am snoring.
You think he'll stop if we cover his nose and mouth?
Oh yeah, he'll stop. Don't do it.
Jeremiah, remind me what this man said when I asked, or when he started talking to me.
He's asking why you're going to the town, right?
Oh, right.
That was the original question.
So yeah, I'm now under the impression that I answered, so I'm just kind of waiting for him. He seems to be wanting to ask us questions.
After his small display of magical ability, he's actually gotten a bit distracted looking around the camp again. It sees Harvey as, who's that?
At this point, I'm kind of giving off like Friday 5 p.m. vibes. Just like my rest or my watch is almost over, that kind of thing.
Yeah. There's like maybe 45 minutes left in your watch.
Okay. But am I the last watch?
You are not the last watch because Nathaniel has one, but it's almost dead.
Gotcha.
It'll be dead in about an hour and a half ish.
Sweet.
Or a bit late, I guess I should specify. Did Harvey respond to his question?
Yeah, he said just a traveler.
Just like me, I suppose. Oh. Have you come to deal with the bandit problem? It seems you're all fairly capable.
Well, if you all want your stuff back, then that would be a good opportunity. Maybe we can find which bandits took your stuff. Maybe get some money to get some stuff for you. Just kind of airing this out to the rest of the party that is awake.
The town would gladly
Maybe
pay
we
you.
could.
Sound
Did you
good?
say the town will pay us? I can't hear you over this. Oh, lizard!
No one wake him up. Leave him asleep. Yes, he said the town will pay us.
How many of you are there?
Kinda thinks over. 6 of
This
us in
feels
all.
this feels more like an interrogation. I prefer to do this if I know your name.
My name. You can call him. I forgot his name.
Random name
Oh, you can call me. I don't remember, in fact.
It takes a long draw on his pipe as I look up a name.
Wanderer Jack.
You can call me.
Don't call him Wanderer Jack. No, there's already a Jack, and it's Hobo Jack.
Treebeard, some
Wanderer
call
Joe.
me.
There we go. This is Hobo Joe.
We found Hobo Joe.
Okay, yeah, sure. Let's call him Hobo Joe. You can just call me Joe.
Joe what?
Joe Biden. Yeah.
Goes back into that. No.
So, baby girl, buy me dinner.
Yeah, anyway. So yeah, it's kind of sitting there after giving you his name.
I also want to make a stray dog joke right now, but...
Sean momentarily goes back into her tent, comes out. She's got a bottle. She's like,
Isn't it a bit early to start drinking?
yes. Bit early to be awake as well.
Sorry for the interruption.
By all means.
Ignore me. I'm just cranky. If you're just a traveler, then that's good and all, but...
When I say I'm a traveler, but my home truly isn't Spurs. Yes, some things that I need to travel for, research and all that. But,
Research?
yes,
Research of what?
Oh, the general mysteries of the arcane.
Do you want a bottle for the road?
No, I don't drink.
Good choice.
I've got some duties to attend to, but should you head down to Spurs, I can supply you with some rations, different supplies, help you get on your way to taking down those bandits.
Turns to the rest of the party. You all probably need that.
Could I roll like an insight or something?
That would be sense motive, and it would be perception.
Perception? I might as well.
Okay, yeah. There is no hint of deceit in his voice.
We'll consider it. Discuss it when the rest of them wake up.
There's just one sleeping, and I don't know if they'd provide much. Still cranky, so just trash talking the sleeping kobold. It's like, if you all are hungry, then you should get something to eat.
But first, could I talk to the sleeping one? I know it's rude to wake people up, but I would like to know who they are.
For a moment, it's like, how would you talk to someone when they're sleeping? Yeah, wake him up. I don't care.
I know it's rude to wake people when they're sleeping, but it's funny.
Yeah, but I shall do it anyway.
I enjoy messing with sleep schedules.
So yeah,
I mean, this guy's up at like 4 in the morning.
Especially
he's
when
at the
it's
bottle,
not mine.
over there to the tent.
Right here. May I go in?
Yeah.
So, yeah, like attempts to knock on the tent and then realizes that doesn't work and,
It's a
walks
tent.
in. Yeah, then he just like pulls it open and walks in.
He just kind of like Harvey just kind of shoots a confused look over to Sean.
Yeah. So, Rack, you wake up to the feeling of a tap on your shoulder. You're instantly hit with the smell of smoke. You look up and see there's an old man smoking a pipe in decently nice clothes. Oh, what a fine specimen you are.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm just a traveler in the town you're going to. I thought I'd check out what was going on with this camp. And, yeah,
Oh,
I see
wait.
you're sleeping.
Oh, yeah, I'm sleeping.
Oh. Good night.
As he then proceeds to roll over and just like huddle up into his sleeping bag, into his bedroll.
Fair enough. So he gets up and walks out of the tent, and then leaves.
Just straight up leaves.
Did he not give anyone supplies?
Wakes you up, leaves, refuses to elaborate.
Yeah, so he said go to the town and later he'll give you supplies.
Okay, so yeah.
So he just walks out to the south, out into the plains.
Well, have fun with the rest of your watch. Just kind of waves to Zygek and going back to bed.
Freak, and Harvey just immediately falls asleep.
Oh, Austin left.
No!
Oh no. It's actually interesting. I think somebody woke me up today, like 10 o'clock, and I don't remember why. But it's so funny that we should have this encounter today of all days.
Yeah.
Strange thing was, the person that woke me up also had a pipe and a long white beard.
You got a visit from Joe.
Yeah, Hobo Joe.
Oh, Joe.
He just woke you up. He just woke you up.
You're back.
Hey, Austin, it's your turn to watch.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Discord was being awful. Nathaniel intended to walk in towards the end where he went into Rack's tent because he was.
I don't have a tent.
He was awake and he knew it was coming up. Oh, okay, gotcha.
I've never had a tent.
We have a 4-person tent, which you can sleep in.
Unfortunate for whoever's also in that 4-person tent.
Yeah.
Are you talking about mine?
Yeah, they could share your 4-person.
Oh no, you're not allowed in my tent.
No one coming within my tent.
So yeah, the old man definitely didn't go into a tent. He went to wherever the outside was.
Yeah, he just walked up to Rack and instead of talking to him, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you wanted to talk to him.
Yeah, Nathaniel kind of approaches to the side. His black attire totally blending into the night. He's still wearing his mask. Who's that? Just kind of addresses Zygek or whoever's nearby, maybe Sean.
Are you saying this as he's leaving?
Zygek, yeah, Sean's going back to bed.
As the man is talking to Crack.
He's talking to Crack.
As you do.
Yeah. We're all so fatigued.
Yeah. When you
It says his name is Joe.
When you can see sounds and smell colors, all you can do is talk to the Crack. I'm mixing them up, I'm aware. But yeah, so Zygek would turn to Nathaniel and say, he wouldn't give us his name. Simply said he was a traveler from, I've already forgotten the town.
I thought I got a name out of him.
Was his name not Joe?
Oh, that's
He
right.
said that his name was Joe, yeah.
Did we incite his name?
Oh, that's right.
I don't think you directly incited his name.
Didn't incite the name. I incited the giving like supplies and everything. Because that seems like a thing that'd be too good to be true.
I mean, with what you know about the town, you know that this is heavily populated by bandits. So having them gone would be a great boon to everyone in the area.
Yeah, but a town that's constantly being attacked by bandits giving out resources just seems like something that's like, yeah, this is a trap kind of thing.
Yeah, fair enough.
Jeremiah, what's the town we're heading towards called?
Spurs.
Spurs. Okay. So I'll say to Nathaniel, he said his name was Joe. Said he lives in Spurs, but had some business research and stuff to the south.
Did he say anything about the town we're headed to?
He said they would be willing to pay us if we rid them of their bandit problem, and that he could potentially outfit us for that.
Like, a bandit problem, is it pressing? Are there bandits there now? What?
He didn't really say.
I was under the impression they dispersed weeks ago.
Interesting.
Well, I suppose I assumed. I mean, surely bandits can't take over a town and hold it forever.
This man also seemed to be a bit odd, perhaps a bit eccentric.
Perhaps he's needed medical care. Walks through the tents over to the man.
Oh, hello there. What an interesting mask you have.
Greetings. I'm Nathaniel, a practicing physician. Are you in need of medical care?
He looks at himself. Not that I know of.
Very good. I wish you safe travels.
Oh, thank you, Nathaniel. You're part of this group?
I suppose I am. I encountered them on the road. It didn't seem right just to leave them.
How kind of you. So would you also be helping deal with the bandit problem?
Likely not, sir. If you mean deal, you likely mean to violently slay and or drive off, said bandits, and I'm afraid my oaths prevent me from doing such.
Unfortunate. But you don't necessarily have to do any of the slaying or driving off yourself. You're a physician, that's not good enough help to the rest of the town.
That was the plan. Are you saying these bandits are in the town right now?
Unfortunately, yes. In, around, throughout.
How long have they been there?
They've set in somewhere around maybe 5 months ago. It's hard to tell. I've been around so much.
5 months? Where are the authorities?
There's no authorities out here. You have to deal with everything yourself. If you want land, you take it. If you want something, you take it.
Madness. Right. Where did you say you were headed? Away from Spurs or towards it?
I have research I must attend to. I'll be there. I'll be back in Spurs around midday.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yeah. Well, technically today.
Your business must not be very far.
Oh, no, it's just over that way. He points sort of to the northwest-ish. You should be able to see it right after you get over that hill.
I see. Right, well, I won't pry. The man has his business.
Good day to you. Well, good morning, I suppose I should say.
Yes. Nathaniel walks away, goes back to Zygek. All right, well, I suppose I'm up now. If you wish to sleep, I won't begrudge you that.
I am tired, but I've never been one to shirk a watch. You have another 45 minutes if you wish to make use of them.
I suppose so. Nathaniel sits down at the campfire right next to you and just kind of stares at the fire. You see it kind of flickering in the lenses of the goggles in his mask. Just chilling.
Yeah, I just kind of sit in silence with him. Have to kind of... actually, I guess Zygic would be no stranger to silence, would kind of appreciate it. So yeah, I finish out the last 45 minutes, hopefully without incident, and then I go finish my sleep.
All right. So next on the watch would be Nathaniel. Oh, also, I should so it happened to Joe. So you see him just like walk out to the south, and eventually he just kind of like you look away for a second and he's just gone.
Okay.
Like,
He's not dead yet.
not even out of. He's not out of like the range that you'd be able to see him. He's maybe like 50 feet out from the camp. Everybody looks away for a second, and he's gone.
Gotcha. Oh.
So yeah. So next would be Nathaniel's watch.
Okay, perception check, yes?
I roll it for you.
Oh, you roll it for me, gotcha.
Yeah, just in case there's something you don't see that happens. Right?
Cool.
Because I don't necessarily want you to know how well you did until it happens.
Right, totally understand. I do the same thing.
So, during your watch, about the first hour is still dark, but eventually, after that hour, you see the sun begin to crawl over the horizon. As the light comes out, everything's quite clear. It'd be hard for someone to sneak up on you, and your watch passes without event.
Okay, yeah.
Question: do you think we'll make it to town before having to rest again?
Yes.
Alright, I don't need alarm if we're gonna be in town. So.
Yeah, so everybody can do daily preparations and all that. That counts as a rest. So, you can do anything that you need to do on a rest.
We lose the fatigue
Yay,
then.
I get my
Remove fatigued and all that.
Awesome.
I get my one spell slot back.
So would remove. I need to talk about specifically for that.
Alright then, good morning, and we ready to set out?
Yeah, after Nathaniel sees you get up, he retreats to his tent, and you hear, like, glass clinking sounds and kind of the rustling of chemistry.
Alright.
Harvey's doing the same, just in the open.
Science boys.
Yes.
Science bros.
The science show.
Gonna build the bomb. Anyway.
Gonna be another Sid the Science Kid thing.
Forgot about that. I forgot about that show. I forgot about Sid the Science Kid.
Such a great show.
I hated the look of that child.
Child.
Oh,
Yeah, that
goodness.
child is more than a little bit cursed. I do love that meme where he just no-clips through his house into whatever Reddit wants him to.
I like that one where it's like, ask me if I'm a truck.
Oh, yeah.
Ask me!
Are you
No,
a truck? Bonk!
Beautiful. Sid the Science Kid. My favorite Sid the Science Kid is him looking at nuts. Anyway, let's keep going. So, is there anything in the morning that anyone wants to do other than daily preparations?
No.
Nope.
All right.
Particularly.
I just
Sean's
get up,
left
do my
cranking out, he's
push-ups,
actually fully
and
slept.
I'm ready to go.
My second
Ah,
white-haired
yes, so
cleric who
yes.
got their beauty sleep interrupted.
Who's the other one?
Yuri.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Yuri. Yeah, because we got like robbed in the middle of the
Yeah,
night, and we
we
made them our
were-
friends.
One of Reagan's campaigns, we were all clerics, and we're a cleric gang, and I had a kind of silverish hair cleric who also worked with the dead, but they're a lot more they're a lot more working
Sinister.
with specifically the dead. They're a good person, but they're almost crossing over to the other side. It's dangerous.
So what you're saying
They're
is
kind of morally gray.
you succeeded in making the Amen.
Yeah, I was like between I was on the line of life and death, basically, and it's like
That's
trying to
actually
think of
that's
something,
actually a
and then
really good name for a group.
Credit to what is his name? Joe Cat.
Okay.
Crap guide to D&D.
Except we were pacifists, so we didn't.
Aw.
We killed.
You didn't bully Tiamat.
But after that, we decided
there was
to-
like one undead, and this was 5th edition, so I used inflict wounds, and it crit for like 45 damage.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
But,
yeah. Inflict wounds is insane.
I was also a death cleric, so I could use touch of death, but I didn't need to because. But yeah, so we were at this inn trying to sleep, and this person kept knocking, and eventually my character was like, can't a man get his beauty sleep? And they said, and the Brandon said, you'd have to be beautiful for that. And Yuri just closed the door. This was someone who was worried about their appearance because they have their hair has lost its color. They've got red eyes and stuff like that. They're like, am I fine? It's the eyes, isn't it? Towards Jeremiah's character. He's like, you're fine.
Oh.
No, it's
But-
we have an albino character.
Yeah.
You're an albino.
To be fair, Sean's pretty similar, so I had to differentiate them a bit, but they work differently. Because I didn't send the color version of Sean. Here it is, because it's on the token.
Okay.
All right, so let's continue the session because we don't have too much longer.
The first half second of that was really loud, and I just have really loud
What is
bagpipes
this?
or whatever. Or no,
Shining Isles of Ivory. I don't know if I've heard this one. Anyway, so let's continue on with the day. So everyone gets ready for the daily preparations, packs up, and heads out. Following assuming you're going to follow the trail and also Joe's directions, you come up to a hill, come to the top of it, and see a small town it's just sort of over the hillside in a slight lower area. So yeah, you see behind it, there's a lot of fields with different plants growing in it. You see a few pens for animals, and yeah, that's just a quaint little town.
Gotcha. No, I don't know what the rest of you heard, but the old man told me in no explicit terms that there are bandits here. It doesn't look to be.
Okay, great. Let's
But
keep an eye out.
if there are, I hope you all will do me the service of your protection.
Well, not really a fighter myself, but I can surely keep you all going in a fight.
I feel like protection is the least we can do for the ones who brought us back from the brink.
I appreciate that. Know that as long as you are my patients, I will do my best to ensure no harm comes to you.
Should look for
Oh, you're so nice.
where we weren't directed specifically where to go for the trying to help with the bandits, right? Just go to town, basically.
Nah, he said go to town. He'll get you stuff. He'll be back midday. He said that he'll be back midday to Nathaniel.
Oh,
though,
okay.
so that's not
we
necessarily.
can wait around until midday. Maybe look around town some. If also want to get my fellow alcohol addicted companion. I guess it's just companion. A drink. while we're
Okay.
here.
Oh, also, I should specify. So by the
Broke though, isn't
by
it?
the time you'd be able to get there, it would be like late morning, close to afternoon.
Alright, so
They're close to me.
my companion's broke, so I can cover him the alcohol for now. I'll pull out a bottle.
Especially since someone, got me addicted to alcohol.
Not my fault.
I'm gonna.
Oh, I had an addiction suppressant.
Alright,
I'm
so
going
here
to
we
blame
go.
you for it anyway.
You're welcome.
But
Wait, how old are you?
He's a mature kobold.
Alright, she's
So about
just like, wait.
Wait.
He's
she didn't
he's in
consider
he's in
before, but
between
was like,
between 8 and 11. I didn't actually give him an age.
Let's roll a.
Oh, I did give him an
roll
age.
a
He is 8.
D4, and we'll see
Eight,
if that can-
I did give him an age. He is 8 years old.
If you say 8, she's just going to be. Oh gosh, I hope that's mature for a kobold.
To be fair, wouldn't most
mean,
kobolds
kobolds-
not
Hey,
know
how old are
exactly how
you?
old they are?
Kobolds are kobolds become mature at 5 or 6.
I think it's like 7.
I
Sean would
think
not
it's a
know.
little bit late in Pathfinder. Or a little bit later than that.
You're a little bit later than that.
I need to look at it.
Yeah, adulthood by 12 years.
Adulthood by 12 years. Okay,
Oh.
yeah, so it is a little bit later.
It is
so
a little bit later
Rack
than that,
might
so
be
I'm
a
gonna.
child, so it'll probably be fine.
Well, I want him to be an adult though, so
Alright, so yeah,
okay.
if he's like 13 or something like that.
let's put him at 15.
15,
I'm just in 5th edition terms at the moment.
There, yes, yeah. She is 15. Good enough.
Oh,
I guess.
you're asking?
Asking, yeah. She after she gave it to you, she's like, "Wait, how old are you?"
Old enough.
You know, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, how tall is Sean?
Sean's actually taller than Plume. She's about 5'6".
Rack's still down at like
Absolutely.
3'2".
Tiny little man. Oh, by the way, did anyone look at the postcard that Plume had, or is that just
Nathaniel has it.
Nathaniel did.
okay?
He plans on inspecting that.
When? Because I actually have it. If you want me to send it to you.
It's like an actual picture of it.
Yeah, he's gonna check it out when they all get to town. That's happening right now, right?
Yeah. So if you wanted to, so where we were, you were on the top of the hill looking over the town.
Sure. Okay.
So yeah, you can get there in like maybe 30 minutes walk.
Okay. So we're just making plans right now. We're not actually there yet. Yes.
Not
We're at 10.
yet, but like you can just walk there easily.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. We're going there, and then whenever it's died down, he plans on checking out the envelope. Maybe find it in or something.
All right, so go down into the town. It's like I said before.
And we're still like dragging Elias along, right?
Well, he's not being technically dragged. He's on the back of the dragon.
We can say that Elias wakes up actually,
Yeah,
just for the sake of having
He's
like
walking around.
downtime and stuff like that.
Yeah, that way it's not like, oh, a dragon's walking around, let's kill it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah. So let's say Elias is awake and he's just going to be following you around. We can role play more stuff about that.
Yeah, if Elias is waking up, then I will unsummon.
Mhm.
I will demanifest.
Yeah. So goodbye, dragon. But yeah. So head down into the town. Like I said earlier, it's a rather quaint little town. Seems mostly inhabited by farmers. There's not many people out at this point. Presumably, most people are working their farms or something like that. You see a couple of shopkeepers, a few people walking the streets, but overall, the streets are fairly unpopulated.
My allies are broke. So. Also, does Rack have to make another save for addiction?
Oh yeah, he does.
Okay, I'm not quite certain on how addiction works.
When do
I
I
just
make
know I'm
that
at the
save?
max.
When do I make that save? 24 hours later.
When you drink the alcohol.
Yeah, because
Oh.
it has an onset of a day, but then it'll last for the addiction itself lasts for a while.
Yeah, well, I think the only way you can get rid of it is by not taking it for a week or something like that.
Partaking in the substance.
Yeah, so you don't take the substance and then it'll fade over time.
I forget. Every time I look up Pathfinder 2e addiction, I get Samsha's national helpline instead of what I'm actually looking for.
Yeah, Sam. I looked that up before.
So give me a fortitude save whenever you got that.
Who?
You took alcohol, right?
Like just now? I'm not sure.
Okay, so yeah, if you succeed, then it stays at the same stage whenever you're taking it again. But later on, if you take a save against addiction each week, it can't get worse.
Fortitude save. I need a fortitude save if you're
Fortitude
drinking it.
save.
So I'm getting a drink already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
There you go.
that's a
All right.
six.
Yeah, that's good. So.
So I
you're-
don't go from 2 to 3.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
you critically failed your addiction.
So yeah, you stay off the effects of addiction for the day, and it does not increase. So we're in the town now. There's, like I said before, there's not too many people in the streets, and generally, it's the doors of the buildings in this town seem pretty well closed. Not
You well closed.
oh yeah, that's a weird way to put it, but it
Everyone's pretty secure and safe.
Like,
yeah,
like
people
locked up
don't
tight.
want you to go in their
Yeah.
buildings. Put it that way.
So yeah, Sean's just ready to wait around.
Like they're
till
pretty
midday.
securely
Doesn't really-
locked.
Doesn't really want
That's-
to stick their nose around too much.
Alright. So, what's everybody else doing?
I suppose I'm not detecting any immediate presence of unrest. The scrupulous figures, but they're obviously scared of something, right?
I check to see if like anybody's peeking out of their windows at us.
Let me roll a perception for that.
We're
Okay, yeah.
unique mix of people.
Looking around, you see a few blinds being opened just a bit, and eyes peeking through as people in like the upper floors of their buildings looking down at you. No one seems to want to approach you, but they're all interested in what you're doing.
Eyes on us.
Alright, make sure to keep your pockets closed.
As you say that, you hear Nathaniel clear his throat. Excuse me, citizens of Spruce.
What?
I'm a physician. I'm here to help anyone who needs it.
Silence for a few moments. You
Well,
hear some jangling, presumably of a lock on one of the doors as it opens. Physician? Someone comes out and it's just asking you. Is the door only slightly opened?
That's right, I'm a doctor.
Can you help with stab wounds?
Of course, show me.
All right, yeah, come here. It's been a few days, but it's just been getting worse. So yeah, someone ushers you inside their building.
Okay, anybody calling?
Sean can, but they assume that you have the sandals.
Okay.
I feel
Yeah,
like this is
Sean-
a
Sean
thing
will
of
stay
like
back
we
with the
don't
party
want to
to
make them
make sure
more
everyone's
enforced.
alright.
So if we force ourselves in,
So yeah. Sean doesn't want to crowd the person, so they're just like, "Good luck, Nathaniel."
Thank you. Shall we say we meet at whatever passes for an inn in this town? Friends?
what'd you say?
Yeah,
I can't hear you through the mask.
Oh, nothing can do about that. He almost like reaches up to take it off. And is like, oh yes, well, can't do anything. Right. Let's meet at whatever passes for an inn in this town when I'm done.
All right. Yeah, Sean will go try to figure out where an inn is with diplomacy.
All right.
I'll go along as well.
Would it still be a charisma check if you can't talk to people?
Wait, do they not understand my language?
No, they understand you, but they're not likely to open any doors.
Ooh, yeah. I guess it'd still be charisma.
Maybe
'Cause it's
society?
trying to influence and stuff like that. Because
I mean, it
society
could-
is like there's
it's-
three
Maybe
lives.
society where it's like, okay, so this would probably be like the main hub of where everyone would go, kind of thing.
If
Yeah.
you could try a society to try and figure out where in the town, if you can't talk to people, I don't know if that would be better because the DC would be really high for a charisma.
Yeah, charisma just basically trying to use like at least Sean doesn't have the glare that Plume does. She's
Okay.
just basically trying to figure out like, oh yeah, try not to come off as intimidating or anything. Just
Yeah, so give me a diplomacy for gather information.
22.
22. All right. It takes a while. People are not looking to open doors to anyone new. Eventually, though, you do get through hushed conversations, through doors, and, much effort. You get the information that there is a tavern around the town center nearby the church.
Alright. Let's head that way then.
Nice work.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna walk into the house
Okay.
and see where they're bringing me.
Okay, yeah, so we're moving over to Nathaniel. So, it's a small house. There's maybe 4 people packed in there. Yeah, it would be 4 people. So, there's a man and 3 children. The man ushers you up the stairs. You go up there, you see a couple of doors, go into one, and you see a woman lying in a bed. She does not appear to be doing very well.
Okay, absolutely. I immediately attempt to appraise her situation.
All right, yeah. So the man said, we were jumped a few days ago. We've tried to do everything we can for her, but I don't know how much time she has left.
I require water and clean rags. Can you do that for me?
Yes. Says he runs down the stairs and begins gathering the things. You can give me a medicine check to appraise. You can do that with crafting if you want.
Oh
It's a
no!
hero point!
Hero points. Oh, also, I should mention we all have 2 hero points at this point because we've been
Let's
going
go.
for long enough.
I was just adding that together.
Yeah, somebody's life is in the balance here. I'm spending a hero point. 25.
Okay, 25.
Yay!
Yeah. So, you perform an examination. You see that she has been stabbed several times, like in the bottom of ribcage area. It hasn't like punctured a lung or anything, but there's significant like internal bleeding. It's punctured stomach. She's not doing very good. She maybe has like a couple more days left.
Okay. Yeah, Nathaniel is going to quickly flip her over so as to drain the blood out of her stomach, and then he's going to try to find himself some stool or small platform to begin bandaging and sewing this up.
All right. Yeah. There's a chair in the corner of the room. You can use that.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, yeah, I'll spend the next 10 minutes. Actually, I'm going to spend an hour on this woman.
All right.
With the 25, do I think she has an hour?
Yes, she has maybe a day or 2 if she's lucky.
Yeah, I'm going to spend a full day or a full hour attending to this woman, trying to get as much value out of it.
Increase your medicine check by 10 times.
That would be pretty crazy, but yeah.
Well, you could spend a full day if it'd just be 24 medicine checks.
Okay. Yeah, and I'll go ahead and roll that as I assume the. Can they give me any kind of aid action? Since they're basically here following my instructions.
So they could. I think they'd have to make a medicine check.
Yeah.
To do it, but
I'm not
sure.
Sure. I bring who I assume is the husband in, and I instruct him to exert pressure here, and I point.
All right. Yeah. So he does that to the best of his ability. Which, let's see how good that is. Okay, he rolled a natural 20.
That's what we like to see.
Plus 2
He's
to the
like my
check.
wife. I don't actually know if it's his
Okay,
wife.
plus 2
No,
circumstance.
wait.
Nice. No, come on!
Oh, you got another hero point.
I have another hero point. Mercy, dude.
This woman is
Daniel.
fated to die.
Oh, okay,
Dude.
that's
Not much better. It's a 12.
it's
Yeah.
not a crit failure.
Okay.
Only
Yes.
rolling that once on medicine checks.
No. Crafting checks used for medicine.
This woman was not doing very good.
Not again. Not again. As you can see him stumble with his you can see there's only NPCs there. Jeremiah. He stumbles with his utensils and just trying desperately to sew her up in time as the bleeding seems to almost get worse here.
Is everything okay?
She has more time. I just need to not mess up again. Your assistance again will be welcomed.
Yes, anything.
Right. It's going to take longer than I thought. Yeah, he's going to spend another hour on her, and I guess we can pass to somebody else.
Yeah.
So, how do you think Nathaniel's doing?
I think the hour only takes place if you succeed.
Yeah, he still
So
does
you can
have
try
to
again.
wait the 50 minutes to do it again, though.
Gotcha.
I thought it was 10 minutes.
No, it takes 10 minutes to do it, but then it's 15 minutes afterwards to wait.
50. Yeah, so I gotta wait an
Oh,
hour.
okay. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's. I guess he spends the downtime in between the treat wounds just trying to stabilize her, getting clean bandages, and just generally treating her so her condition doesn't decrease any. But it's mostly just labor. Continue. Whoever's going next.
Yeah, I assume that Nathaniel's doing well. I've seen his abilities in action, and I trust him. I don't want to crowd them, so I opted not to join. And I figure having another watch here would be good in case bandits come after us.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Well, do you have any money?
Rack just kind of sort of glares
I'll-
up at him. Matter.
I will cover the cost for now. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We're at the tavern, right? So let's get something to eat. I sound a lot more like, I don't know, annoyed, but she's not really that annoyed right now. She got her sleep.
Where's Hamilton and Zargak?
Hamilton and Zargak
Like,
to the front desk.
I just haven't heard either of them.
Did you say
wait,
Hamilton
don't
and
they have all the
Zargak?
uncommon?
Yes, yes, you
races?
did.
Yeah.
It's like a Star Trek ripoff. Those are the two main characters of a Star Trek ripoff.
But yeah, being the only one with money, as far as she's aware, Sean will go up and be like, "All right, I'm going to order something for us. Not even going to ask, just like trying to get something that's not too expensive." Like, not going
Are
to
you
ask
in the
for-
tavern?
Yeah.
Okay, I should describe that. So, yeah, you come up to a building. It's not in the best condition, but it does have a sign in the front. It just has a picture of a mug. It doesn't actually have any
Remember,
words
I
on
had
it.
to roll a Constitution
That's
saving
based.
throw for drinking.
The Ragged Flagon.
Oh, Reagan, you're flagging.
All right, yeah. So, you walk inside. You look around. You see that the tables are filled mostly with somewhat unsavory-looking individuals. There is a tired-looking barkeep cleaning a glass, not looking at you. Here's the door. He says, "Welcome to the." He looks up. Who are you?
The name's Sean. I'm a priest of Phrasma, and I have with me a few individuals who have stumbled upon lesser fortune with bandits, and they're hungry, so I'm here to provide for them. Do you serve food here?
Yes, we do. Come to the desk. I'll get you over there.
So yeah, she steps up towards the desk.
Yeah, all right. You get closer. He kind of leans down on the desk. It slides you a menu. Be careful what you say here.
And she just kind of nods, like, "Oh yeah," just keep remembering. "Oh yeah, there are other bandits here too."
Those
Yeah,
bandits you're talking about could very well be on a table right behind you.
Alright, so yeah, she'll look over the menu, just kind of choose some of the cheaper options for everyone.
All right. Yeah.
Don't look at the bandits. Don't look at them.
What if?
Pretty cheap.
Austin, what if they were the bandits?
They are the bandits, Kyle.
Oh no!
Bandit in, don't you know?
Yeah. So, looking over the menu, the cheapest thing you can get for everybody is about 3 copper per meal. And you do notice that this is specifically in copper, not Artono credits.
Alright, so yeah, we have 4 people here at the moment. Oh, 5, I guess, 'cause even though
Hold on, 6.
we have the gunslinger.
No, wait.
Right?
Yeah. For the gunslinger.
Alright, so yeah, let's get 5 things, and that'll be a silver and a copper, and I hand that over. No alcohol right now. We already drank our alcohol. For the day.
So,
I feel like I need a drink though.
So the man goes into one of the back rooms and comes out with some bread and like dried meat. It's not a very big meal, nor is it a particularly nutritious one, but it's enough to keep you going for the day.
Alright. So yeah, I can get a table that's got enough space for us, but also where we're not near some of the sketchier individuals.
All right, it is a small tavern. It's hard to find a table that is not like directly next to another
that's
group, but you find one sort of in the corner where you can watch your back, or where you can have your back to the wall, and you don't you don't leave it open to pickpockets or any unscrupulous individuals sticking a knife in your back. So, the meal goes by. It's upon knowing the information that the people in this tavern could very well be bandits themselves. It's a bit uneasy. But you make it through the meal without
You
trouble.
Rack kind of sort of squirming in his seat a little bit. He's looking around. And you can hear him occasionally say, "I might as well just kill them all. Why not?"
Is it in Draconic?
Naturally.
Alright. So yeah, not.
I mean, he's
understanding
mumbling
the-
to himself and partially to the dragon.
Yeah, so I figure. So yeah, not understanding the Draconic rumbles.
I
She
love
has
this.
a second language. I don't actually know what it is.
I love the
I'm
psychotic
assuming it's
mumbling
not
for the
Draconic.
callable.
So
I just put it as like Gnomish or Halfling or something like that.
yeah,
He's just hungry and upset the fact that he just lost
I like Gnomish.
basically
Let's go with
everything.
Gnomish. Everyone knows Phrasma has a great following of gnomes, so she was like, "Oh yeah."
Well, I mean, it's not a bad following of gnomes.
We are the Phrasma gnomes. Fantastic.
Sorry, but we have a following of gnomes. I hope that doesn't.
Bother you in any way, shape, or form?
I hope it doesn't bother you.
Get out of here.
It's like, let me summon my gnomies. It's like my homies. But yeah, so we can go through the meal and just wait for Nathaniel at this point.
So you go through the meal. You do get a few looks from other people in the tavern, though. The barkeep seems to be watching you fairly intently, but looking away whenever he notices you seeing.
If
Yeah,
Rack
Sean's
notices
like
any of
in the
these looks,
area.
he kind of looks towards them and he says, "Hey, what are you looking at?"
Yeah, Sean's silent, but she's scanning.
Are
the
you
area.
saying that in a manner that they could hear?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
He's getting upset that he's being
Are
watched.
you speaking in common or draconic?
That one's common because he
Please
doesn't.
say draconic, you
doesn't know
monster. Oh no.
Okay. Yeah.
that.
So,
Unfortunately, I am a monster, just not that far.
so before we deal with that,
Before
So,
we do
well, so upon saying that, one of them gets up. Before we deal with that, let's go over to Nathaniel as
let's go
you're
finish this.
What
field.
dealing
about-
with your patient.
What about Halafi and Zekik?
Unless they're doing something.
Halfie and Zakik.
Like I haven't heard
Isaac.
anything from them. In
I'm
8
with the
years.
rest of them.
Yeah, if we all.
Oh, you-
we
are you
can
on the
do Nathaniel,
tavern?
I'll
Okay.
check back to see
We
if
all
there's
Yeah.
convened
one
in
of
the
them.
tavern. because
Gotcha.
we were-
Oh, okay. I only
you-
heard the two heavy drinkers in the tavern. Gotcha. Okay.
But Isaac,
Yeah, I just didn't find a place where I could jump in.
Gotcha.
you can always jump in, man.
Who's eating?
Me.
Awesome.
I wish
I got
I
a-
was eating.
I got a cowtail.
Nice.
Oh.
Does Isaac know he's muted?
Isaac, we can't hear you. Your voice is not open. Isaac,
You've become a mute.
I'm going to assume he's either not here or knows that he's muted and is just not talking. So let's go back to Nathaniel.
Okay.
As you're dealing with your patient.
Crafting. No. No.
oh
Are
no,
you
not
kidding
again.
me?
This woman is fated to die. Apparently,
This is not good. But yeah, you continue attempting to treat her. Her breathing is starting to get heavier and more labored. The man is starting to panic a little bit. Is there something wrong? Is there something I can do? Not to worry, we have contingencies. I'd hope not to use one of these on the off chance we run into trouble today, but
He reaches into his bandolier under his cloak and pulls out an elixir of life. This kind of ruby red liquid.
what is that?
A potion. It will heal her. There is no doubt of that.
You have that and you didn't use it?
He doesn't answer and proceeds to pour it in her mouth.
Okay, yeah. So you can
It's a D6.
roll that.
4 HP.
Okay, yeah.
So
So
that'll leave stabilize her.
yeah, you can see it's working almost instantly as it starts to seal up the wounds a little bit. She's still not cured, but that has helped significantly. She will at least make it for the rest of the day.
Another 10. Oh wait, did she get a vial? An elixir?
Yeah.
Yeah, popped an elixir.
Alright, just screw it, bro.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
I need to compose myself. I will continue her treatment, not to worry. She is in a stable condition at the moment. Please continue swapping out the wet bags on her forehead and continue applying fresh bandages to her wounds. If you could have the children, if they are capable, clean those, just so that we don't run out.
Oh, all right. He's just a little bit dumbfounded by the potion that just magically knitted together flesh.
Not magic!
It's close enough to magic.
Yeah,
that he's,
it is.
he nods and begins going about
my wife and her.
Yeah, and Nathaniel just walks outside. He finds a wash bucket, just begins cleaning off his absolutely bloody gloves and kind of cuffs. Just trying to sanitize the best he can. But yeah, does he see anything out on the street or anything, or is it pretty chill so far?
Nothing currently, other than you do see there's a group of a couple of people in dark clothes, big hats. They're wearing like these almost like bandanas over their faces. Just sort of walking, not towards you, but they're like walking down the street that you're at.
Yeah, Nathaniel sees them. Like, Nathaniel may be a bit sheltered and naive, but he sees bandanas. He's like, bandits. Just takes the wash bucket inside and closes the door behind him.
All right. Yeah. So. Everybody in the house is still going about what you told them to do. It's quite tense inside.
Okay,
But
cool.
not as tense as this bar fight that's about to happen.
Yeah.
Bar fight. Do we want to get into the bar fight, or do we want to end it for today?
I'm gonna have to go.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be best to end it before we just start the bar fight.
Okay.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is gonna take a while, and I
Yeah.
want to be able to actually be a part of a bar fight.
Yeah. And after some more introspection, he's like, what are the odds of getting into trouble with those bandits? It's not like they're breaking down the door right now. He's going to go upstairs and pop another elixir of life and feed it to her while the husband isn't looking.
All right.
Yeah, sure. Fix that up while I'm about to get myself beat in the face.
Yeah.
I'm still there.
I'm the one instigating this. I'm the one that's going to get
That's
fought
HP.
first.
All right. Yeah.
Some elixirs of life.
Yeah, the elixirs of life are doing their job. She's not to the point that she'll like guaranteed live, but your chances are looking significantly better.
Gotcha. Yeah, and that's Nathaniel's part. I guess.
All right. Yeah, so I guess that's where we're gonna end the session for today because we don't want to get in the bar fight yet.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll wait for. We'll wait for.
Yeah.
Well, at least
Yeah, we'll wait for like Samuel and everyone.
Yeah, we can get Sam in here.
And we'll have Tara next weekend.
We will.
Really?
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I was actually
I gotta-
wondering where she was.
I gotta fix the rest of her equipment, but we'll have her next weekend.
Oh, is she playing?
She is, yes.
I was
cool.
genuinely wondering where she was because I was like, I heard she was playing, but I don't see any mention of her.
She's she for the last few weekends she has been double booked for a noon showing and a 3 p.m. showing. So she's perfectly booked for making money at a time when we're trying to play Pathfinder.
Ah, okay.
I still have to fix her weapons.
I should also mention everybody gets 50 XP.
Let's go.
50 XP?
Yep.
Nice.
There's a lot of skill checks, and also an avoided encounter, and then one that you act.
When did I get 60?
We have.
That was probably session
the
1.
first session.
Oh yeah, that was session 1 where we
Session
avoided
2
getting
we
into a
got
fight with
20.
Gunther.
So yeah.
Oh, that
now,
is true. Okay.
Now we have 130 in all.
Wait, we do?
Yeah, last session gave us 20.
Oh, did he give us one?
I didn't know that.
I thought we lost and died, and so we didn't get anything.
We got 20 for earlier stuff we did, but we didn't get.
I
any
didn't
from
know that. I guess we have 130 then. Huh.
Yeah.
I guess we're at 130. Huh? Who'd have thought?
I wouldn't.
I don't think. That's why I'm about to get into a bar fight.
Oh boy.
How many are there?
At the table that somebody stood up, there are 3.
Oh no, not
three,
again.
It's the same 3 from before.
Did everyone attack and it turned into a ballroom blitz?
It's a great song, man. We'll get that.
It's gonna go south really fast.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
gonna
let's
go
just play
south
that while
really
the
fast.
combat's going on.
Yeah, I'll add it to the playlist.
Oh, well, that was a pretty good session. Nobody died. That was fun.
That's good.
Yeah, that was significantly better than last session.
Somebody almost
Nobody
died.
accidentally died this time. That's always nice.
We're saving that for next session, where you start a fight with everybody in the tavern.
Exactly.
Yeah, a full
Just
tavern
gonna
fight.
not get involved. I'm just gonna sit over here eating my dried meat bread.
I'm just gonna make a little bookmark tab for Nathaniel. All the recipes.
You can put those
Yeah.
in if you want. It might make it easier.
I gotta go. I'll see y'all later.
Sure.
Alright, see you around.
Goodbye. Also,
Goodbye.
where is Isaac?
I don't know.
That's a very good question.
Think he's dead.
I need to actually eat lunch.
I think he's the one
Remember that.
recording, so
Yeah,
be
it
careful
is,
what you say, I guess.
he's
Or
dead.
don't. It'd be kind of
Problematic.
funny if you didn't.
We can say what we want.
Oh man, that's
Yeah, say something cringe. Something that'll get him banned off YouTube.
buttocks.
Wagga baba
Oh,
bobo.
that's too far.
Pee-pee.
Oh no, Aaron.
I can't believe you really.
Oh wait, no, I'm
You
gonna get
actually
banned.
just
No.
say that?
Went all the way, man.
Yeah, Aaron said PP.
I said pee-pee.
There's no
Man,
coming back from
I
that.
can't believe you said pee-pee.
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah.
I mean-
He's vulgar and
yeah.
inappropriate.
I'm so rebellious. I said the banned word.
I mean, technically the word isn't banned, it's drawing them on the map.
Oh, okay, pee. No, sorry.
That doesn't mean you should say it, and
Yeah,
it might,
like this- I was
it might
playing
change
Gorilla
the
Tag one
rules.
time.
If
Yeah, I was playing Gorilla Tag one time, and there's this gorilla hopping around. Everyone I play with is below my age. Everyone I've ever seen. And this kid's up hopping around. He's probably like 8, and he's like, "Is gay a bad word?" And someone says no, and he says, "Oh, okay, gay, you're gay." And I'm like, just because it's a bad word doesn't mean you should hop around calling everyone gay.
Yeah, kid's got the right idea.
Yeah, there's so many wilding kids. Some dude just screaming the entire time, chasing everyone, going, "Give me your monkey balls, give me!" And he's just like flying everyone. It's terrifying. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm gonna hop off and get something to eat. So see y'all.
All right, see you guys.
Not a bad
Thanks for
idea.
playing here.
hungry.
I am also hungry. I require sustenance.
I didn't eat because nobody woke me up.
Everyone
Yeah,
tried to
yeah.
wake you up, but nobody succeeded.
Yes, but no. Well, here's the thing. My phone doesn't vibrate loud enough to wake me up.
We were
and that's
we were
like
trying
a call.
we were trying to get Aaron to go over there and just knock on your window.
Yeah,
That
that might have worked.
might have worked. Yeah, I'm a hop, guys. We good? Thanks for playing.
Uh,
I figure Isaac will figure it out and end the recording whenever he gets back.
Whenever he does. Alright, I'm gonna go get myself something to eat too, so okay, bye.